everyone, it's me, Monique Too Soon, and you're watching the latest episode of Check Out My Equipment. On today's episode of Checking Out My Equipment, we're going to be talking about one of my favorite tools. This is called a Panabox. Now, this is a different kind of spirit radio. There are multiple kinds on the market, probably 8 or 9 different ones at least that I've seen, but this is one of my favorites because this is an old radio that's been hijacked. A Panabox is a standard radio which has been hacked or modified by rewriting the circuit board, adding encoders, microcontrollers, and binary files. Now, once hacked, the radio becomes a spirit radio or a ghost box, which quickly scans through radio frequencies to provide spirits a medium to speak through. The AM band is preferred because it offers more talk radio than FM. It is believed that spirits can manipulate the voices and sounds coming through the frequencies in their own words or messages. I actually have 2 of these. Now, the Panabox is one of the smallest radios on the market, and it can easily fit into your pocket. The Panabox was given its name by a well-known ITC personality named Steve Huff, who is a big believer in it. You may have seen the Panabox featured on a show called Deathwalker starring Nick Groff, previously of Paranormal Lockdown and Ghost Adventurers. He uses this box to gather very important evidence on the show. The radio from which the Panabox was built was manufactured alongside the Panasonic DR60 in the late 90s, and the 2 devices share many of the same parts. The Panabox looks almost identical to the DR60 voice recorder. I don't have one, but you'll see a picture in the video. The Panabox and the Panasonic DR60 can be kept together and stored in a small protective case about the size of a glove box until use. Now, they offer 2 different kinds of spirit communication, so you increase your chances of gathering evidence when you have both of these in your arsenal. To reduce static, a small piece of aluminum foil can be placed on the bottom left-hand corner of the Panabox, or it can also be placed on an aluminum phone stand. Up to 80% of live spirit replies are missed during a Panasonic investigation, so it is important to record each session and then closely examine the recording later. Usually when we use this on an investigation, we talk to the spirits, we get our answers. A lot of the times we do hear things live, but we do go back and go through our video, and half the time we gather a lot more information than we gathered the first time around. The Panabox is simple to operate. The red button is for on and off, the silver button is for the sweep rate, and the black button is for the volume. Now, the Panabox requires 2 AA batteries. The Panabox is rare and manufactured in small batches by White Light Paranormal. It is sold exclusively through their website, whitelightparanormal.com. White Light Paranormal's website offers dozens of videos that are helpful for both the Panabox and the Panasonic DR360. Now, if you're in an investigation and you want to amp things up a little bit and you want to hear the noises a little bit louder and you want to take out some of that background noise and eliminate some of that static while using your Panabox, you can get yourself a portal. I happen to have a Paraforce portal, which you can buy from ghosthuntersequipment.com. Make sure you let them know that Monique sent you. And now this one I already have the cord plugged into, and then I'm going to just show you really quickly what the output looks like, because you're going to need to get a special headphone jack to fit inside the Panabox port. And then we're going to place the cord into the hole, and then we're going to turn it around, and you're going to see this little button on the back. Now, this little button has an ear. We want to make sure we put it into headphone mode. We're going to turn on the Panabox, and you can already see that mine is sweeping through the thing, the AM radio. And now I'm going to turn on the portal. It's going to be a little loud, so I'm going to not keep it on for a very long time, but I want you to hear what happens. When storing your Panabox, I always recommend taking out the batteries. That way it doesn't have any buttons pushed while it's in the box and it resets it, or that way we have no complications with the Panabox when you go to use it. So just keep the batteries out, store it in a box, and keep it safe. I host events, and whenever I do events, I always make sure I have at least one of my 2 Panaboxes handy. And the reason is because it's a very clear spirit radio, and people really are attracted to that. When you're ghost hunting with guests, they love to hear those voices come through. They love to hear stories told. They love to ask questions and get answers, and the Panabox makes it so much easier. The Panabox is currently priced at $375 US, which includes quick shipping anywhere in the world, and it comes with instructions, a headphone jack adapter, and a double-ended plug for use with a portal. Getting your own Panabox is very easy to do. All you need to do is go to whitelightparanormal.com or shoot John Mallory a message on Facebook or call him directly, and you too can own your own Panabox. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Check Out My Equipment. Hope to see you again soon for another one.